Welcome everyone to week 7. Cannot believe that we are already here, but October the 5th through October the 11th. A couple of different items that I want you to particularly focus on for the week. As we look at our general outline, here we are. I have the overview for you for the week, your student learning objectives, which are typically here. In terms of reading, that general setup has not changed. I'm asking you to read from Loudon and Loudon, essentially the final two chapters in the text, chapter 11 and chapter 12. Your student slides, lecture slides are there for you and available. Under assignments, you're going to notice 3 different items. First one is discussion post number 7, which will be under discussions. That is just like the past 6 discussion posts or discussion board discussions that you've completed. And so nothing changes for the discussion board. You also have individual assignment number 5, which is under individual assignments, much like the previous 4. There are a number of prompts for you to respond to and provide a reply for each of those as you have been doing. The one area that is specifically new this week is the individual research assignment, which is also under individual assignments. So if I come back out of here, I'm going to close out of here. I'm going to scroll down and go to individual assignments so that you can see that. And at this point, the individual research assignment is posted. You should be able to see it. Please note the due date is October the 15th by 11:59 p.m. If I go into this specific assignment, once I get in here, again, as I said, Tuesday, October the 15th is the due date. Please note that I have no late submissions will be accepted for this activity. It is a possible of 70 points. And in the syllabus, there was a line item for all of the tasks that had group research or group project listed for 70 points. Based on my own reflection over the last couple of weeks, seeing how some of you work in terms of submitting assignments, quality of assignments, and things of that nature, I felt that it was in everyone's best interest to shift this from a group project to an individual research assignment. And so when I pull up the guidelines for this paper or for this research project, what I'm asking you to do is select an emerging trend in the area of information systems management. So you really have a lot of freedom in terms of any area that you wish to research that we have covered during the class. Okay, so I want you to conduct research on that emerging trend or technology and write a 4 to 5 page double-spaced paper. I've listed here for you. We start with the introduction. We move to a lit review. And ultimately, we move to a conclusion, which is a summary of the key points that were discussed. I'm also asking you, obviously, for a citation page and also asking you to adhere to certain formatting and style guidelines, which appear right here. You will submit the research paper via Blackboard as you typically would. There is a grading rubric that is there for you as long as you specifically go through all elements that are identified within these guidelines and you complete the research, you respond to each of those prompts, you should not have any issues. Like I said, this was specifically supposed to be the group project. I've now shifted this so that this is an individual research assignment. I think that ultimately that will make many of you happy. And so if you have any questions for the individual research assignment, please make sure that you reach out. You don't have to get my permission in terms of specific content area that you will focus on, but it should be aligned to something. Let me rephrase that. It has to be aligned to something that we have covered within the class that you would like to research a bit more. And so now let me go back into week 7, just so that I can finish going through the weekly guide with you. Hopefully you have watched the week 7 intro video, which is what you are listening to right now. Make sure that you review all content in this week 7 outline. Read your chapters. Walk through the PowerPoint slides. I have the instructor guides posted and available for you for both chapters 11 and 12. And lastly, please be sure to complete discussion post number 7, which will be your final discussion post. Complete individual assignment number 5, which will be your last individual assignment. And finally, complete your individual research assignment. All of the due dates are posted with each of those individual assignments. For the discussion post and the individual assignment, those are due by Sunday evening, as has been for the last 6 weeks. The individual research assignment, I gave you a couple of extra days, but knowing that as we move into week 8, you will also need to prepare for a final. I do not want to push the research paper all the way until the end of the course. And so please make sure that you double check the due date for that. If you have any questions, reach out. You know where to find me. It's been great getting to know many of you in your discussion posts, your assignments over the last 6 weeks. I look forward to another positive 2 weeks, week 7, week 8, and really finishing this course on a strong note. Have a great week. Let me know if I can be of assistance in any way, and take good care.